is an eternal disappearance, an irreversible change, and an unpredictable unknown. Death makes people feel fear, sadness, helplessness, confusion, and even despair. Death is an inevitable fate that everyone must face, but everyone is unwilling to face it. Why are humans so afraid of death? There are several possible reasons. First of all, death means the end of life, which means the loss of all feelings, thoughts, memories, emotions, desires, ideals, values, and meanings. Death makes people feel how small and insignificant their existence is, and makes them feel that all their efforts are in vain and useless. Death makes people feel how short and nihilistic their life is, and makes people feel that all their experiences and memories are empty and illusory. Death makes people feel how uncontrollable and ungraspable their life is, and makes people feel that all their choices and decisions are random and blind. Secondly, death means a break with the world, a loss of all connections, relationships, exchanges, influences, and effects. Death makes people feel that they have lost contact with everything around them, and they are cut off from family, friends, society, culture, history, nature, etc. Death makes people feel that they can no longer express their thoughts and emotions, and can no longer listen to the voices and moods of others. Death makes people feel that they have lost their influence on everything around them, that they can no longer change or influence anything or anyone, and that they can no longer participate in or contribute to any events or activities. Death makes people feel that they and everything around them have lost their role, that they can no longer develop their abilities or talents, and that they can no longer achieve their goals or dreams. Finally, death means entering unknown territory and facing all the uncertainties, questions, mysteries, confusions, and problems. Death makes people feel that they have entered a completely strange and unknown world, not knowing what is there, not knowing what will happen there, and not knowing what they will encounter there. Death makes people feel that they are facing a completely uncertain and unknowable fate, not knowing where they will go, and what they will become. Death makes people feel that they are facing a puzzle with no answer or explanation. They don't know why they die, whether there is a soul after death, and whether there is reincarnation of the soul. So, how do humans cope with death? There are several possible ways. First, humans can cope with death through faith, giving their life and death a transcendent meaning and value by believing in a certain religion or philosophy. Faith can make people feel that their life and death are not meaningless and worthless, but purposeful and meaningful, in order to realize some kind of divine plan or ideal. Faith can make people feel that their life and death are not lonely and helpless, but accompanied and supported, in order to unite or merge with some kind of God or power. Faith can make people feel that their life and death are not ending and disappearing, but continuing and transforming, in order to enter some kind of better or higher realm or existence. Secondly, human beings can cope with death through creation, giving their life and death a lasting image and mark by creating some kind of culture or art. Creation can make people feel that their life and death are not small and insignificant, but great and influential, in order to leave some unique or outstanding works or contributions. Creation can make people feel that their life and death are not empty and illusory, but substantial and real, in order to express some deep or beautiful thoughts or emotions. Creation can make people feel that their life and death are not random and blind, but chosen and directional, in order to achieve some clear or lofty goals or dreams. Finally, humans can cope with death through love, by loving someone or something to give their own life and death a warm feeling and memory. Love can make people feel that their life and death are not lonely and indifferent, but related and emotional, and they are interdependent or caring for someone or something. Love can make people feel that their life and death are not boring, but fun and interesting, for sharing or appreciating each other with someone or something. Love can make people feel that their life and death are not painful and sad, but joyful and happy. It is for mutual giving or mutual gain with someone or something. In short, death is the reality that humans must ultimately face, and it is also the most difficult reality for humans to accept. However, human beings do not need to be frightened or defeated by death. Instead, they can cope with death through faith, creation, love, etc., and give their life and death a higher level of meaning, value, image, mark, feeling, memories, etc. In this way, human beings can live more wonderfully before death and die more peacefully after living.